Abang Zaid, you masa dengan Buti Boy Studio tu post Belantara punya time kan?
During Belantara.
Is it?
Masih lagi because we're still hoping for the third album.
Third album masa kita orang masa tu lepak kat one place kat Melawati lah. Masa tu tengah work on the third album. And then halfway masa tu Zaid dapat kerja kat Buti. So kita orang stop for album kejap lah.
We had to do it because finance is menjengkang. And we don't want to start work. Nanti kena ambil cuti nak buat album.
Yang best kita orang so romantic ingat macam start kat US kan. Kerja kedai minyak lah. So. Kononnya struggling musician. Kerja kat kedai minyak, pump gas. Mau sebulan gaji tak dapat. Asyik kena potong short. Everyday kata short.
Selalu pump session macam tu. Suruh musician jaga cashier, jaga till. Lagilah short selalu.
Orang jaga.
Dia station apa tu? Dia ada macam superintendent untuk each shift. So kita orang ni pump biasa je because we want a flexible working hours and kita nak berhenti bila kita nak berhenti. So that's where we learn our lesson lah. Then eventually maybe we get a semi-permanent job. Masa tu Buti Boys looking for engineers sebab Ramlan Marzuki
Ramlan Chow
baru resign. So I just apply for it lah.
Petrol station mana bang? Petrol station mana?
BP kat Belama Melawati.
BP Melawati tu. Tempat tu 1990 bang Oh, okay. Saya baru pindah daripada situ. Lepas okay. Buti Boys masa tu Alpha Buti semua masih
kecil ni.
Pakai diaper lagi lah.
Orang pakai diaper lagi. Bukanlah pakai diaper lah, masih lagi late.
Tapi dah ada pukul drum dah kan?
Oh, Rumi.
Rumi tu.
Dia pukul pun tak pukul lagi lah. Biasa-biasa je dulu sebab kecil kan.
Ya.
Muda. Rumi, if I'm not mistaken, masa that time was primary school lagi. And Alpha is early.
Teenage lah.
But they were, Butis. They have some musical
family.
Talent.
Ya. Dengar cerita tak tahu betul tak betul. Diorang dilahirkan dengan gitar sekali keluar.
Ada.
Ada yang piano, ada yang drums.
Benda-benda macam tu kena hati-hati sebab lama-lama fitnah kan.
Takkanlah orang tak tahu membezakan kebenaran dengan kepalsuan kan. Jenaka dengan serius.
I mean, they were that talented. I mean, well.
Roslan Aziz masa tu dah ada dekat studio ke dengan you all?
Aziz baru berhenti juga sebenarnya. Dia berhenti mula-mula one of the itu Roslan. Tapi Roslan was replaced by Ramlan.
I see.
And then 3 orang masa tu, Bak Keng Wan, Iswau dan saya lah.
Iswau pun dengan orang masa tu.
Ya.
Asyad. Abang Roslan dengan you guys. Oh, dia lagi senior in terms of age.
Senior, in terms of age, in terms of involvement dia lagi advance.
Yeah.
In fact, he's the most advanced.
Lebih kurang lepas album Sheila Majid second tu kan?
Pengemis
Alah, betul lah.
Dah berhenti dengan betul.
Dia legend dah masuk.
Betul.
Asal pakai topeng kata sini tak berjangkit ni.
Abang Roslan background dia apa
Drums.
Actual science apa? What science is it?
Oh, dia punya study. College.
Ya.
Actual science.
Apa khabar?
Baik.
Itulah tu. Terror dia tu. Apa benda cakap tadi?
Ya.
Roslan drums kan dulu dia. Drums.
Oh.
Tapi
Syah.
dalam ada music video satu tu dia main bass kan.
Tak tahulah. Tapi he has the ears for it lah. Selain ni dia he knows what sounds the sound lah. He was exposed early on. Probably I don't know. He knows how to make the records. Kan. Dalam dunia ni ramai orang rasa macam boleh buat tapi sebenarnya tak boleh buat. Banyak orang macam tu. Especially sound.
Ya, dia pun dapat recognition kan from US tu. Itu recognition producer.
Yeah. Dia
Okay.
faham.
Bang, since kita cakap pasal sound you dah berpengalaman dalam sound ni. Race atau bangsa, dia ada tak kesan terhadap pemilihan sound? Sekali lagi, macam mana saya nak cakap benda ni? Ada yang ada orang berpendapat kan, even di kalangan people yang daripada sound engineering ni background, separuh bangsa tu diorang punya expert dalam sound tu berbeza dengan separuh bangsa yang lain. Kita bukan nak cakap pasal race tau, bukan tapi okey, contoh ada yang cakap orang putih ni bila cakap pasal sound diorang terror katalah, dan kalau contoh kalau orang kulit hitam pula kalau nak cakap pasal rhythm diorang terror. Kalau Melayu tak tahu macam mana, kenapa kita tak boleh mencapai orang putih punya tu. It's not about technology, it's about taste or something else. Okay, sorry. So what can you add in to that silly statement?
I think
Gimana?
kita just void of knowledge tu je. I think there is no such thing. Kalau you ada bakat, what is bakat actually? Bakat kalau ambil dari segi vocational is orang yang diberi kesedaran ataupun kelebihan peka
kepekaan,
suatu barang yang halus, yang mendalam. Orang lain boleh dengar tapi orang yang ada bakat tu dia boleh dengar dan lagi mendalam. Now, siapa-siapa boleh. Cuma Mak Saleh ni they have a better technology, better structure of learning the technology. Dalam barang-barang ni ada 3 barang. Kok mana pun you nak suluh, barang 3 je. Satu ilmunya, sound. Kemudian kaedah dia, which is vocational, how to get it. And then disiplin kaedah dia. Mesti kalau ada kaedah mesti ada disiplin. Benda ni tak boleh buat, benda ni boleh buat. Jangan main atas mixer, jangan bertongkat atas drum. Those are disiplin. So 3 barang you nak suluh. Sound, ilmu. Kaedah dia, which is pakai mixer, pakai good mic. And then the third one is disiplin untuk mencapai ilmu itu. Untuk mengimplementkan kaedah dan mencapai ilmu. 3 barang. Always. Dan benda ni tak tersentuh dengan bangsa. Dia tersentuh dengan sikap. Dan sifat.
Sikap dan sifat.
Sikap macam ni. Orang kita ni yang banyak saya berjumpa is sikit-sikit kalau dia tak tahu, dia tak nak let go benda tak tahu tu. Instead, dia kata, kita pakai feel je. Tu harap tu jangan ke laut tu.
Pakai feel. Tak boleh
Tak ada. Kalau you tak tahu, just cakap tak tahu. Yang ni keluar bidang tahu saya, jadi kita panggil orang yang power lah. Kalau nak buat apa pun. Kalau dengan Mak Saleh, benda ni, bila dia keluar, this is above my pay grade. That's it. Orang lain masuk. Tu je. So we can learn this. Disiplin dia orang tinggi. Dia orang tu nampak lepak je, tapi disiplin dia power. Especially technical punya support. Memang power. You tengok Metallica macam Huyu Hayang ya. Tapi engineer dia, infra dia, tip top.
Dan adakah DNA tu juga sebenarnya support my argument because of DNA dia orang tu buat dia orang jadi disiplin?
Dah. It's upbringing.
Atau
kita pun
berkait dengan exposure juga.
Exposure, yes. Pengalaman pun main peranan. Tapi benda ni atas nak dengan tak nak. Kalau orang tu berkehendak dan jujur atas kehendak dia, dapat. Allah tu Maha Pengasih, Maha Penyayang. Tapi masalahnya, nak barang tu tapi nak benda lain. Contoh, aku jadi penyanyi. Kau nak apa ni? Aku nak famous. Dapat famous tapi duit tak ada. Marah. Nampak? Betul kan niat? Nak apa? Aku nak duit. Duit je lah.
Dua-dua? Niat tu
Apa
suci. Nakkan dua-dua.
You cannot bake the cake and eat
Eat it.
them too. You have to pick and choose.
Yeah. One or the
Therefore,
other.
Yep. Choose wisely. Kau tidak kau stres dalam tu pasal.
Habis yang kalau berjaya tu dia orang dah sell dia orang punya soul ke apa?
Kalau berjaya maknanya dia orang memang fokus untuk berjaya macam tu. Berjaya macam mana kau nak ni? And degree of kejayaan.
Maksudnya dua-dua lah. Famous and duit.
Ambil penyanyi Kurt Cobain. Famous. Duit tak ada. Mati. Pum. Ambil. Tapi dia orang dapat apa yang dia orang nak. Everybody dapat. Engkau akan dapat. Everybody akan dapat. Cuma clear kan. Apa yang kita nak. Sincere kan. Kau nak duit. Cakap nak duit. InsyaAllah dapat.
Okey, kena sincere kan. Saya nak duit, kemasyhuran dan bini cantik. Okey, saya nak 4. Itu 3 kan? Okey, sekarang saya dah improve lah. Saya nak 4. Saya nak ada duit, kemasyhuran dan bini cantik.
Oh, alang-alang tu baik macam ni je. Fail tau. Minta 4, minta 1 je.
1 je lah.
Saya tak nak mati. Habis cerita.
Dapat tapi sakit bang. Hidup selamanya sakit.
You will be rich given the time. You'll have many girls given the time. You get?
Tapi kalau hidup panjang pun kalau hopeless sama juga.
Given the time, apa yang kau pegang?
Apa-apa.
Kalau kau boleh hidup katalah 1000 tahun pun, bayangkanlah, shilling kau pegang pun dalam poket, by the time 500 tahun kau boleh jual dah, harga berapa dah. Baik minta yang tu terus. Minta 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Betul juga.
Lagipun sincere, boleh minta betul-betul sincere. Ya Allah, aku tak nak mati. Terus.
Ya juga.
Immortal.
Abang Shuk, come on man. Put up a fight a bit. Takkanlah kalah diam je. Amir, welcome Amir.
Tak boleh bila cakap bab-bab tu takut salah cakap ke apa ke kan.
Ada. Dia tak edit, dia tak akan telanjang macam ni.
Mana tahu panjang macam ni layan lah.
Bukan panjang, telanjang.
Telanjang. Alah, sekali-sekali tunjuk
kita nak
kulit.
konfi, kita telanjang lah. Tapi masalahnya, the onus is on you, the responsibility is on you. Kena juga potong sikit-sikit.
Ya. Saya normally saya potong kalau melibatkan nama orang ketiga yang tak tahu kesahihan dia ataupun memalukan dia ataupun apa.
Yes.
Kalau orang mencarut saya lepaskan, orang kutuk ministers ataupun political leader saya lepaskan. Because saya percaya kita daripada society macam mana tahu, buku yang kita tak suka kita haramkan. Saya maksud tak boleh. Buku yang kita tak suka kita kena tulis satu buku yang kita lawan balik buku tu. Bukan kita haramkan buku, tapi kita ada buku yang melawan balik buku tu. So eventually saya harap kita dapat membentuk satu society yang ada kualiti pemikiran yang lebih tinggi ya.
Ya, kalau buku yang saya tak suka, saya cuba make it difficult through filtration untuk accessible. Kalau misalnya buku tu, which is fine. The current system is okay. To me, it's cool. Seriously. I'm bukannya pro government, but I'm looking at us kan.
Pro life.
Pro-life.
Macam WEM choose life.
Look at US sekarang. Dia pro this, pro that, pro this, pro that. Barang kecil pun satu negara mati macam tu. The Palestine is facing the same thing on the daily basis. That's the model that we are looking at. No, thank you. I think I like this model.
I think macam US sekarang because the failure of the leaders.
No. Bukan semuanya, Shuk. I don't think so. There is many factors. But here we are looking up to them, which ought to stop. Apa yang kita ada is great. Of course, tak ada sistem yang orang kata tak perlu tweak here and there. Kalau nak radically, nak macam paradigm shift towards them, no sir. Towards Japan, no thank you. Towards China, please save us. We ought to be who we are on our own terms and our own condition.
Yeah.
Words, man. Betul lah.
Betul.
To begin with, kita kena tahu mana kita berdiri juga kan. Apa yang kita nak. Society mana yang kita nak wujudkan. Society yang bagaimana.
Yeah.
Curious. This is curious. Sebenarnya apa yang interest saya untuk berbual dengan artis ni semua kan. Not so much of to know diorang punya history lah, bla 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 bla. Tapi saya lebih interested nak tahu macam mana diorangnya thinking. Because dengan diorang punya thinking tu je yang diorang boleh cipta, membawa sesuatu yang interesting, sesuatu yang groundbreaking probably. Interesting lah, ultimate sekali interesting. Jadi having this conversation, saya tak plan nak have this kind of a conversation. Tapi having this conversation giving me the ability to pick your brains kan. So sebelum kita start kepada cerita pasal art in spesifik, okay, I nak try tengok. Kita boleh makan ayam contohnya. Kita boleh makan lembu dan daging dan sebagainya. Kita belah dia, kita potong dia, kita masak daging itu dan kita telan dia, kita makan dia. Besok atau lusa kita akan buang air besar atau kecil. Alright. Kenapa kita tidak boleh melakukan seks dengan dia?
Okay, this is a dope question.
You have something to share, Shuk?
Amir cakap planet mana kita duduk sekarang ni?
Ada peminat bestiality ke?
Tak ada lah. So ini ialah apa philosophical question kan. Satu persoalan filosofi lah. Dan persoalan filosofi adalah bertujuan, salah satu daripadanya ialah untuk membantu pemikiran yang lebih kreatif, lebih tinggilah tahap pemikiran dia, itu je. Okay, kita tukar subjek balik. Cepat je.
Having sex with chicken meaning tinggi?
Boss, that's your next song.
Having that discussion, kebolehan untuk justifikan kenapa tak boleh having sex with chicken. Lepas tu, kenapa boleh? So, itu sesuatu yang luar biasa. The easy way out. Kita always ada the easy way out. Oh, itu tidak moral. And then we don't know why itu tak bermoral. And then kita itu dilarang oleh A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Habis. Dia mati macam tu je tau. Dia tidak memberi ruang untuk kita berfikir mengenainya, betul-betul berfikir dan kemudiannya memahaminya.
Dia gini tau. Saya nampak.
Best.
Sorry, May, you want to say something? You go ahead.
No.
Quite a lot. This is beginning. You nak buat apa, you buat. You nak buat apa, you buat. Tapi satu je.
Yep.
Apa yang mendatang kat you atas consequences dia, you jawab. Don't ngelak. Jawab je, terima je. Okay.
Yeah.
Tak perlu disiplin-disiplin ni. Tak masalah je, you buat. Tapi you tak nak terima akibat. Itu masalah, you mengelak. Bila you tak akibat tu mendatang dan mencengkam, you buat macam-macam. You jadi belok. Cuba lurus. Ya, aku buat benda tu, jadi aku terima lah. Okay. Tak ada orang nak question your action, your thinking, your ideology. You buat, you jawab. Tak ada orang.
Betul.
Cuma yang jadi pelik, yang belaga ni, bila tang nak kena jawab tu.
Dia tak nak jawab kan?
Dia mengelak. Itu masalah dia.
Dia cakap it wasn't me.
Masalah. mengelak masalah. Because at the end you cannot beat the system. It has many system. One of it is called karma. But then of course, karma tu is a part of the takdir. Karma is not necessarily is. It. Maknanya you would not necessarily, I believe lah. Dia bukannya datang dengan satu spesifik karma aja dah.
Like the chicken get to shake you back.
Uh-huh.
And then bila comes the time when you really get the chicken and the chicken is on top. And then you start, mana boleh benda ni tak bermoral. Oh man. Where were your moral then?
Maksudnya bila dia waktu dia dominant, dia boleh dominate orang, dia okey lah. Bila benda tu nak dominate dia balik.
Nasib baik dia tak cakap rezeki jangan ditolak.
Dah, betul.
Okay, cakap pasal karma tadi tu, akan ada harinya yang chicken akan makan kita manusia pula. Okay, seriously. Saya sebenarnya nak cakap satu officially terima kasih kat abang-abang semua, Amir sekali, kerana ni kali kedua yang kita have this conversation. Saya
Aziz extend his apologies, dia tak boleh make it at the moment. So maybe next time.
Aziz adalah pemain gitar. Hari ini kita bersama kumpulan Belantara. So ini kali kedua, dan kali pertama tu for some reason kita kehilangan kita punya recording tu. Antara session perbualan yang paling saya seronok sekali berbual lah. Paling seronok sekali saya berbual. Banyak benda yang kita tak expect berlaku atau untuk dengar, kita dengar. Salah satunya kita dengar macam mana Abang Zaid you buat lagu.
Wow, we're not gonna go there.
Probably Amir pandai tu bawa direction je gini. Lepas tu kita ada dengan Abang Aziz, your guitarist. Lepas tu apparently Abang Aziz ialah jenis orang yang tak cakap banyak, tetapi hari tu kita berjaya mendengar kata-kata berharga daripada lidah emas dia. Kita dapat tengok, saya dapat tengok macam mana the dynamic of a band telah berlaku kan. Macam mana creativity tu flow antara combination band members tu.
The chemistry is always there lah. It's a good chemistry between all of us.
Nonetheless, saya still trying to replicate apa yang kita telah berjaya dapat itu hari. Amir.
Yes.
Apa yang fascinate you terhadap Belantara? Tiba-tiba pakai suara DJ ya. Hati Abang Zaid, dia punya mikrofon tu lagi dahsyat bunyi DJ dia. Bang.
Itulah.
Cuba bang.
Mic lain pula tu.
Wah, itu special lah. I think Zaid punya
sebab tengok sebab EKP kan, sebab kita tak dapat nak menjalankan aktiviti-aktiviti rakaman ya. Jadi we are gonna go to the next caller.
Okay. Yes, I'm calling from.
Yes.
Yes.
Kota Damansara ke Ceras?
Hari ni Kota Damansara.
Okay.
Hari ini.
Do you have questions for Belantara?
Yes.
They're around, and there's also Ed, Mr. Ed.
Okay, back to the question. I mean, what fascinates me dengan Belantara? Belantara ni, as a lot of people don't know, is that diorang ni tak adalah as well known as the other rock groups yang you see on the air, on TV. They are very, very much what we see that very, very exclusive for us. You know, kita peminat-peminat ni biasanya we come from the background yang we are away daripada family. And somehow or rather music Belantara ni dia lain daripada at that period of time kita dengar all the songs yang playing in the radio. Kita dengar Search, kita dengar Wing, Putra Rockers and all that. Tapi at one time ni ada this group called Belantara, and it's a mystery to us. And the music yang kita dengar ni that Belantara plays is totally totally different daripada what we actually dengar from any other bands. Very, very different. And kadang-kadang kita pun dengar gosip-gosip ataupun cerita yang kita dengar that they are a band daripada dari USA, so that gives us a lot, wow, this betul-betul different ni, different kind of band. But what's more important, I think the band yang kita dengar ni, the music dia, number one, it's totally original. It's not written by a lot of the composers yang kita tengok zaman-zaman tu, you know, M. Nasir, J.S. Kevin, you know, all the various writers, and these writers they have their certain sound. Tapi Belantara ni, dia punya sound is totally Belantara. You know, kita dengar the music, it's not a simple music, it's very, very structured. The structure itself dah memang different daripada any other bands yang available at that point of time. Kita dengar when the music plays, music dia macam Mat Salleh sikit pun ada. And it's not like the normal music rock yang kita dengar masa tu. And there's a balance from the guitar and also from the singing. Macam kadang-kadang kita dengar ada bands start off with the guitar, then the vocals come in, then ada part goreng sikit, and then the finish by the vocal and ending. Right? Sometimes we dengar a little bit of flash here and there, a little bit of genius around the. But when you talk about Belantara,
Right.
you know, ini interesting kan, bos. Tuan Zaid dah.
Keep going.
Yes. But the balance is there tau. You dengar the guitar as if dia ada dia punya own song, and you have then it comes into the vocals, and the guitar doesn't go away. Dia stay together, dia come together, and they follow the song as if the guitar tu memang is a very integrated punya, very important punya portion of the song itself.
Yeah.
So when the vocal comes, guitar pun macam sing together. And then when they sampai to the chorus, after the chorus, time the guitar goreng, the guitar tu macam dia tak follow any structure tau. Dia suka dia just continue to play macam dia ada macam dia nak puaskan hati dia, you know, that kind of thing. Dia tak ada macam okay, you have to stop the guitar piece after, let's say, 30 seconds, go back to singing. So we don't get that. You know? There are some songs yang guitar starts, then the vocal, and then it just finish off dengan guitar. Dia tak ada singer pun masuk balik. So the structure itself is very interesting. It's very different, and what is more unique is that the lyrics and the song, they speaks to people like us. Macam kita orang ni, we are away from family, we are students, and you know the song somehow or other is about us. We feel that as if it's talking about our own self. Dia ada talk about rindu mak bapak, dia ada talk about, you know, semangat membara, nak jadi pahlawan lah, nak jebat lah, nak jadi askar lah, you know, all these things. And then they talk about the start of love. Kita tengok a girl walking and then kita tak berani nak tegur dia. We have this dream. Kita bukan we are not the cool mak rock yang cakap aku cinta padamu, but dia is like that's what we are. Kita tengok orang di jauh and we feel that they're talking about something yang we are very much familiar about, you know, the life away from family, and we are discovering all these emotions, we are discovering all these scenarios, we are discovering all these situations yang related dengan our life dekat as a student. So it really, you know, for me they are like a parent who's not there, who give me advice, and they are also our friend who's also talking about our, you know, it's just like you're talking with your friends. The music is sophisticated in my view, and a lot of times I rasa that, you know, the guitar is very rajin. You know, I have this impression that the guitar is very busy, very rajin. They just want to play, you know, rather than okay, wait, now it's your turn, singer's turn. Then only I'm waiting for my turn. You know, dia macam tak sabar, dia nak just continue to play.
Play along.
They play along.
Play together with the
yeah, correct. And sometimes we even have like two guitars like playing with each other. You know, we see a little bit of this type of music dalam left-handed, for example, or search. But in Belantara, you know, they took their time for the guitars to play with each other. So there's two guitars, one different note and sambung with a different note. Dia macam you know, macam balai pantun pun ada juga, something like that. Yeah, I'm telling you something, the other guitar is telling you something else and stuff like that. So all this interesting music, and I noticed that when the Belantara fans ni, dia ada macam, we have our own group. You know, kita ni macam, we don't feel like we are the mass market. We are the gang yang suka, yang follow search. If you buy a Belantara punya cassette at that point of time, you will listen end to end, because you will never listen or hear it on the radio. You know, so the only thing is that you keep hearing the whole cassette again and again, and you grow to love and relate and connect with the music. So itulah, I think for me, there's no other group like Belantara in Malaysia. You know, I'm proud to be one of the fans of Belantara and to be associated with these guys.
So you don't want us to go big lah?
As long as you don't get rid of me, okay lah.
I was about to say that. Abang Shuk buat rebuttal sikit.
Oh, betul. I mean, as I told during the showcase, I did tell the crowd that when Zaid called me up on stage to give a little bit of speech, you know, I could have gone and given a 30-minute speech for all that. But you know, basically, I told the crowd that, you know, I always feel that Belantara is always been a private band. You know, they are not mass market. They are not known by everybody. They are known by a close group of friends. And it's always been very, very private. But I think it's about time that, you know, now that we know that there's a lot of friends actually out there, you know, yang really appreciate the music. Before that, I was wondering siapa lagi yang kenal Belantara ni. I have a small group of friends yang probably 20 or 30 people. That's the max. But then when we did a showcase, I think we realized that the group yang ada ni is Belantara fans. They also know all the lyrics. They all know all the songs for Belantara. So they are just like me, you know, somebody who are real fans. They love the music, and you know, there's no reason for us not to be able to help Belantara to be more terkenal lah, Shuk. Okay, we also want you to be terkenal, so don't worry. We're doing our best.
About the fans, kan?
Yes.
Where were they the past 30 years? I mean, tak ada siapa ke yang cuba mencari Belantara 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
Oh, itulah. I think I know that there's some of the fans, they started FB page. They started some, you know, they did some blog reviews on Belantara, and they really said that they hope to see. And I think at that point, without the social media being available very, very easily to everybody, I think the connection to somehow got lost. And you know, I only know my own friends. I have no way of knowing that there's another group. On how do I get in touch with other fans, you know, in other schools or other universities. Yeah, but we do meet them off and on. And it's always a surprise that sometimes you talk to somebody and cakap, hey, you suka Belantara juga ya? You know, it's a surprise to find somebody else also to kenal and know Belantara. And you know, the people yang kita meet, they are really fanatics. You know, they're not like, oh, I pernah dengar Belantara dulu ada satu lagu I suka. No, dia cakap, aku pun suka Belantara. They're my favorite band. You know, it's either they are favorite band or they totally have never heard of Belantara. No idea before. So it's that kind of extreme yang kita ada. It's not that we cannot find. It's just that probably media social, I think it really helps lah to bring us together.
Zaid, macam ada nak cakap satu.
Actually masa yang lepas,
ya, Shuk.
masa lepas third album tu, masa waktu zaman blog start to get popular kan. So I buka satu blog jugalah. Try to keep records of Belantara punya stuff. So banyak juga fans yang discovered that blog. So I'm connected with some of the fans yang melalui blog tu juga lah. Dia orang pun talking about all this macam Amir cakap juga lah. Cuma Amir tak jumpa blog tu lah. Kemudian lepas tu from that blog I convert buka Facebook Belantara.
Bila bang?
Lah.
Kalau abang remember. Abang buka Facebook.
Yang blog tu started I think late 90s kot.
Wow.
Waktu blogging getting popular kan. Waktu tu.
Right.
Waktu yang blogging popular. I buka dekat Blogspot. I think I put in chronicle the album, first album, second album, third album, and then trying to keep the fire burning. Kata we are working on new stuff, we are working on new stuff. So a lot of yang discovered, fans yang discovered, dia orang ni lah, dia orang stay connected lah. Because itu banyak juga yang fans yang through the blogs tu yang datang ke showcase.
But itulah, it's interesting that
ada delay
normal kot. Memang ada delay. Macam mana the last showcase ni happen?
Okay. Tuan, you nak talk kan?
No, go ahead. I think
right
if I jawab nanti bunyi dia macam lama angkat diri lah pula tak.
It's okay.
Bukan senang angkat diri, susah tau.
Oish.
Saya cuba banyak kali, gagal.
With technology you can.
Dulu I banyak kali juga ada cakap kat Zaid, kita tak nak buat show ke? Zaid selalu kata, tak ready lagi kot. Then suddenly sampai satu time dia kata, jomlah buat show. Then kita start cari orang, siapa we have to find somebody yang boleh bantu kita lah. At that time teringat si Amir ni lah. Waktu tu dia ada beli CD yang re-release. Dia macam some sort ada nampak macam dia ada leadership. Dia yang tolong promote CD kepada friends dia semua. Dia beli sampai 10-20 CD bagi kat orang free. Kita kata, wow, this guy. Maybe we can get this guy to spearhead our show ni. So itulah. Jumpa makan kari kepala ikan lah.
Kari kepala ikan dengan paparich. I actually drag my sekolah Mahat punya alumni. I cakap, I bagi tahu diorang, come lah makan-makan kat paparich ni. Then and I got some CDs. Siapa-siapa nak CD Belantara, I got a lot of them. And probably Belantara will also come and visit and makan dengan kita orang. And nobody actually believe me. Dia cakap takkanlah Belantara dah datang. And then I remember I was also telling a different story to Shuk, and I told Shuk, actually I nak come lah and jumpa sama kawan-kawan, tapi I nak and they are the ones who order the CD. Ramai orang order CD ni. As if my friends tu semua order CD and one Shuk and Zaid to come over to sign lah. But actually nobody ordered the CD. I was the person who ordered the CD.
Budak Mahat ni pandai dribble takiyah.
Yes. Mestilah. But but it worked. A lot of my friend came because dia dengar dapat free CD. And I think Shuk and Zaid came because dia dengar ramai fan nak datang.
We came because of the food. No, not really. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Me, Shuk and Aziz, actually, we set up to do this not because of financial.
Yeah.
We set it up because there's an urge nak buat. It's a long
time coming.
Ambitions. And it's also an outlet for us to lepaskan kita orang punya whatever lah, protes, rasa mainly rasa nak keluar, nak let it out. So in fact one of the paper interview pun dia orang kata we are doing this because of pocket money lah, macam-macam ada some writings. So therefore we're not looking for Bukan tak nak, tapi tak terlintas benda-benda tu. So one day when I got back from Jakarta, I was stopped by immigrations.
Why?
And I was like, what lah, panic kan, immigration, balik penat. And then dia kata, bro Zaid, don't worry about it. You tak buat apa-apa salah. I'm your biggest fan.
Betul. Tahulah
Thank
dia.
you so much for doing these albums. And then I felt good the whole day. I thought like, oh, ni mungkin payment that I get. I take it. I'll take it. Cool. And then eventually I jumpa Amir pula. And then of course Amir brought this thing in hordes. Banyak. And it's full of feel good. And I said, okay, we'll do this. I mean, we're going to do this. And then I told Shuk, let's do this. Seriously. I mean, it's, let's find a way to do it. And then I felt good inside. Nak reciprocate balik lah rasanya. I mean, any artist, any songs, dia punya satu je function song. To be heard.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what the song wants. And then kemudian bila dia dengar, and then artis pula, apa je? Appreciated je. Don't sway away from I nak glamour, I nak famous, I nak duit banyak, big bucks and all this. But that's the orang kata the basic building block of things. Songs is meant to be heard, and artists, kalau you suka, meant to be appreciated. And Amir and the rest of the groups, that night we felt appreciated. Wow. And then that time, we were fulfilled all the way. Aziz felt, wow. Aziz, we were crying backstage. Our security details punya pun datang peluk-peluk. You did it, you done it, and all that. It felt so good. It felt so thankful, alhamdulillah. And then, yeah. I mean, we completed the circles. Let's hope that, the next time it will be bigger circle that we can complete, insyaAllah.
Wow. Macam Abang Shuk and Aziz, you guys masih lagi main music ke all this while? Ataupun dah gantung bass, dah gantung gitar ke? Macam mana?
Memang kalau secara aktif tak aktif pun lah. Saya sekala pegang tu je lah. Adalah sekali dua yang maybe jamming ke ataupun ada orang ajak perform small tempat, tapi itu not that often lah. So actually boleh kata close to puluhan tahun tak actively pegang balik lah. I think Aziz pun sama juga kot.
Shuk has technical training, one thing for sure. He took classes. Aziz pula is anomaly. I've told you this. So these people dia orang just Shuk boleh negotiate dengan apa yang dia belajar, and Aziz can tap directly on whatever he needs to tap because he got open channel. So to do the songs, our own songs, I mean, it'll be relatively doable lah with a short times. So
memang dah main lagu tu pun dulu kan, cuma nak macam recall balik and warm up balik, polish balik, itu je lah kan.
Daripada time yang korang agree to have that show sampai hari show tu, berapa lama tu preparation tu?
3 weeks.
7 weeks.
7 weeks.
Oh, sorry, 7 weeks.
7 weeks, yeah.
Pendek juga tu.
And the whole actual
Maksud 7 weeks tu bila full lah, full line up kan. Full line up 7 weeks kan. Because before that ada yang
ada practice lah, 1 or 2 songs.
Kita tak cukup line up.
Yeah.
Aziz maybe do his work dekat rumah dia. I work with a few people yang dekat belah sini. And then bila 7 weeks tu yang macam
the 3 weeks
full line up
yang
lah.
betul-betul kita assemble lah, macam Avengers assemble. 3 minggu je.
3 minggu je.
Betul-betulnya 3 minggu je. We were shedding bricks 3 minggu je. And all
Wah,
kind
Aziz
of
yang main gitar pun dekat dia tinggal di Kuantan.
Kuantan, yes. I think what happened is that bila kita actually decided the story is that Belantara, Zaid and Shukri came and tanya and asked, you know, do we have enough fans ke kalau kita nak buat showcase or nak buat concert. That was the initial punya discussion. Yeah. And I also brought a few of my friends who are also hardcore fans, and they posted quite a number of Belantara songs. They even have a tribute band, you know, playing only Belantara songs, you know. So there is a small group of fans, tapi the real question yang I think I remember Zaid asked me is that kalau kita nak buat concert, do we have enough people?
Because that time we think of self, kita cuma think self financing ni kan.
Self financing, doing a small item, small setup aja. So, but that's when I started this WhatsApp group. So I started this WhatsApp group nak add some Belantara fans. So I mined the number of the Belantara fans from Facebook, you know, yang Facebook that Shuk, the FB page, Facebook Shukri. So we start to bring people in, and they brought other friends yang memang suka Belantara. So over a period of time, we started to grow the WhatsApp group from 0 to about 200, about 200 fans within
200 plus.
200 plus within just 1.5 months or something like that. And
actually the Facebook originally before kita buat this activity is 200 plus.
Yeah.
And then once you step in and initiate this, it becomes 400 plus. I know 1,000 plus.
Yeah. Now it's about 1,006 almost. 1,008.
So we were looking at 1,000 je. Kita tak nak lebih-lebih sangat. We said we got to stop. We got to market at 1,000. And then after 1,000, kita akan buka Facebook group. Memang we're looking at 200 souls.
WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp group boleh accommodate.
250.
Yeah.
Yang attended the showcase berapa banyak?
About 300 lah total. Sebab first day tu full sold out.
Oh, 2 days
2 days. First day 20 February 2020. Is full house, RM200 per ticket for 200 attendees. And because of that, because it gets sold off, the ticket we opened it on January the 7th, remember? And by January the 10th, it's fully sold off. So we were not expecting that. Yeah, after 3 days, we did not expect that. And kita pun, we were worried that the price is a bit restrictive. People say, oh, it's too expensive for a band that they've never seen before. But we were surprised. Our first purchase was a guy who bought 8 tickets. I opened it at 3 a.m. I purposely buka at 3 a.m. And 3:16, he was the first person who bought 8 tickets. One shot. So I was surprised that I thought I'm going to be the first one. But I myself did not manage to get the first ticket. Somebody else booked it first. So that shows that that there are people out there, and even after the showcase, the second day, so we had to extend the second day, since we already practicing, we already got the venue, but actually the second day we're supposed to be packing up and maybe having a celebration lunch or high tea among ourselves. But you know, looking at the fans punya tu, some of them were complaining tak sempat nak book lah, it was too fast, dah sold out and stuff like that.
Because of weekdays.
And also weekdays.
Because on Thursday kan show tu.
Oh ya ke?
Yeah, and also Thursday pun we were surprised boleh sold out. We
the date 20/02/2020.
Yeah.
Thursday.
So we going for that number.
Yeah.
20/02/2020.
Yeah.
Bukan anybody's wedding anniversary ke bukan Just
tak, because even the weekends.
I think we studied the number.
You studied lah.
Tengok Neptune align tak dengan Uranus semua kan. And Pluto masih considered a planet ke tak.
But it was a good date. It was a nice date.
I'm sure.
And
It was just nice. I mean, if a week later, we wouldn't have done it.
Oh,
because COVID
because
were already
MC apa?
starting. Yeah.
MCP ya.
Oh,
Yeah.
MCO.
PKP.
MCO, sorry, MCO.
yeah.
MCO.
Yeah. Yeah, kalau 2-3 weeks later
Yeah.
1 week later.
Is it? Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Because we cancelled one thing after the concert, kita ada gathering.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a gathering.
About 100 of us. Kita book a place, bungalow kat section 14. We're gonna have barbecues and whatnot lah, mingle. But we had to cancel that one.
Oh, that would be most memorable kalau boleh buat tu.
Oh, yeah.
Jumpa.
Looking forward, but
The
then
fans, yes. A lot of fans, they were looking forward. Ada yang siap booking kambing golek lagi 2 ekor to contribute for the barbecue and stuff like that. So this is all fan driven.
it was fan driven all the way. They chip in and then they want to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody please say this story. This couple datang dengan anak 3-4 orang. Kita cakap, anak kita orang dah umur 30 dah sekarang ataupun 20. Dulu kita orang bertemu sebab kita orang saling berminat kumpulan Belantara dan kita buy the cassette dekat kedai Victoria Music. Di situlah pertemuan kami pertama terjalin di Victoria. Victoria Store kerana saling minat Belantara. Terima kasih Abang Zaid. Terima kasih Abang Shuk. Kalau ada story tu berlaku memang dahsyat
But actually
mesti ada story
Ada
tu.
Ada lah.
Ada.
Ada.
Not unique to us.
Mesti ada.
Ada yang discover kan, wife dia search kita orang.
Betul.
And they
Jemput
show up.
untuk surprise wedding
My
dia.
goodness.
We did attend.
They both of them were big fans. Apparently the wife is a bigger fan of Belantara than the husband. So on the wedding day, they invited Shuk and Zaid to come for the wedding. The wife lah invited.
Surprise kan husband dia.
As a surprise for the husband lah. And you guys went. And they were really happy. They were really over the moon. Of course, the husband couldn't believe it.
Cool.
And they are the one who actually bought the 8 tickets.
They attend both nights.
And they bought tickets for both nights. Both days they came, and they even came for the rehearsal as well. One day before. So
yang 8 tickets tu the 6 ada tickets tu for their friends lah.
For the
bukan
friends.
anak-anak dia
Betul.
abang long kepada ada
I don't think dia nak bawa anak dia sebab dia orang nak headbang and enjoy themselves. my parents ni macam ni. But they were cool.
And one of them fly back from the States.
Terlupa nak on battery. Nasib baik.
Bateri apa tu?
My MacBook ni.
Oh, okay.
Dah lah satu kali tu hari kita punya recording hilang. Jangan buat perangai lagi sekali. Shoot myself. Sorry.
Zaid cakap dia ada one fan fly from US.
Dia balik daripada US. Missouri
Baru ni?
Dia duduk, dia dekat Twin City, Minnesota ke?
Minnesota, yeah.
Minnesota?
Yeah, so he flew back.
Yeah.
Just for Belantara punya showcase. He was very happy. He was keep messaging me. Thank you for setting this date. I'm gonna come home. Dia memang ada cuti masa tu. So he's gonna come home and then but he's making an excuse lah that he's visiting his mother lah sebenarnya. Actually he never come back to visit the parents.
La ilaha illallah.
But because of this
Belantara ni teruk.
Bukan tak. Kita silaturahim actually.
Dia jumpa juga parents dia lah. Kita kat Facebook dia.
Okay. Dia dah rasa guilty lah.
No lah, but I think we provided a good excuse for him to come back. And you know, he really came two transits over, and he was excited. He came one day earlier. He came over and see us dengan dia punya wife, and he was he was really, really happy. You know, we also interviewed him for the showcase, right? Showcase new videos and stuff like that. So, and we have all this type of story. People flying from Tawau, you know, in the morning they fly from Tawau, catch a flight.
Yang lepas konsert. Lepas konsert
balik.
kejar flight tu.
Kejar flight. You know, you just have these people just fly in just for that 5 hours, 4 hours, and fly
Yeah, because weekdays kan.
Yeah, they are working. Yeah. People coming up from JB and Penang, coming down for the day. You know, we also bagi dia some.
Sungai Petani.
Yeah, Sungai Petani. A lot of so there are fans everywhere. Cuma kita tak tahu kat mana je. I mean, it's been many years, and you know, even now we are getting a lot of message cakap, oh, diorang baru tahu, they should have known. Bila lagi nak buat konsert, I've missed it. Menyesal tak buka Facebook, you know, all this kind of thing.
Dari US terbang balik tu, actually salah satu sebab yang I really wanted to see you guys, my new friend, Dr. Muhammad Rizal Azwar.
Yes.
Was that the show, right?
Sorry? Yeah. So I interviewed him in my small little program. Lepas tu dia lah yang cakap he's staying in JB. Lepas tu dia drove up to KL just to see you guys. Habis dia terpaksa balik malam tu juga because dia ada kerja.
Yep.
So I cakap, dahsyat kau ni. Belantara kita pun, I mean, kita pun tak tahu sangat kan. And you sanggup, maknanya you betul-betul tahu diorang ni ya. So dia boleh sanggup datang dan balik. I thought itu dah hebat lah tu. Sorry doktor, you tak hebat sangat. And then this guy Doc is my new friend sekarang. Dia ada patung Siti Nurhaliza kat rumah dia tu. I akan hantar orang untuk curi Siti Nurhaliza daripada dia.
Dia datang 3 orang. I remember they come and whisper to my ears, Zaid, you can do whatever you want tonight because there's 3 doctors in the house. Kita boleh cover.
Tapi dia doktor gigi, bos.
Ada
Rizal tu doktor gigi. Tapi ada surgeon kan.
Ada surgeon.
Yang buat autopsi pun ada. Macam mana tu?
Okay. Kalau jantung korang sakit disebabkan tertelan gigi, di autopsi tu kita dah ada semua covered.
Ada.
Kalau sakit tertelan gigi, autopsi tu kita ada semua orang untuk cover.
But it was fun lah. You know,
cool.
We get to know all these people, and somehow or other because some of them have been with us dalam WhatsApp group since September. So in a way kita dah jadi good friends on WhatsApp, and then bila kita jumpa on showcase day tu, it's like a meeting of old friends. And of course diorang pun jumpa dia punya old friends from the school yang share the same. It's like a reunion for them.
Ya, dia macam jadi ada reunion juga antara among them kan.
They sacrificed one of the working days because we've done it on the working days.
Yeah.
If we've done it on the weekend, I don't know.
Tapi kenapa korang tak buat weekend, Amir?
We want the date.
Yeah, we want the date.
I see.
We considered jugalah the weekend, but I think weekend tu pun there were also other concerts by other artists as well, and you know, I think the weekend so
ada Awi buat kan.
Jamal pun ada kan. Is it Jamal ke Ramli Sarip? Ella.
I can't remember, but it was.
I remember Awi and Ella.
Because
Ramli Sarip and Ella.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
but we like the date.
Yeah, the date is the main thing lah.
Initially berapa lagu sepatutnya korang nak main?
Mula 6 je. 5.
Mana boleh.
They sell the ideas 5 songs, 12 guys, 13
Jangan
guys.
percaya budak-budak mahat ni.
Memang. It was a gentle escalation though. Makin lama.
Before you know it, before it's too late.
At the end, we've been had.
Yeah, memang mula-mula when they first met me in August, so we were talking about having a small showcase je, and the idea is that kita do the showcase just to get everything warm up, and then by next year, by this year lah, 2020, we start looking at something bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's supposed to be a showcase where there's probably 20 or 30 people come over, and you guys play santai. Yeah.
The so-called movers and shakers.
Yeah, the movers and shakers, the really hardcore one. They really wanted to bring the really hardcore one to come and listen. Okay, and macam proof of concept lah ni, nak proof. Okay, Belantara is still here and we want to do something serious, and we need your support, kind of thing. Something big is coming. So what do you think about the support? So it's supposed to be 4 or 5 songs masa tu, and we're supposed to be santai, and there's going to be food, there's going to be chatting, there's going to be picture taking and stuff like that. So that was the plan.
How did you go about persuading Aziz to join the venture? I mean dia jauh, lepas tu dia pun macam
Aziz ni very very committed. Dia punya type, kalau dia kata dia buat, dia akan buat. In fact, the last week of before the show, dia ambil cuti, or dia stay in KL all the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think the challenge is that last year, we were having problem because we need to practice. We need to start to practice. And Aziz is all the way in Kuantan, and we just don't know how do we practice. 2 different locations, and at that point of time, kita pun band was Benson, who is also the other Belantara members. Yeah.
Sorry.
So Benson was with us from day one. He was excited also to give this a try. I think he also wants to lepaskan that that geram as well. So we started off, and at that point of time we didn't really feel that okay, it's so critical to have Aziz because Benson is here. But we can start off with Benson first, and then we can get Aziz to practice on his own, kind of thing. So we did that since October until December lah. That's when we feel that okay, we have to get more serious. We have to decide whether we want to really do the showcase or not, or maybe do it at a later date or something like that. Because the fans were getting masa tu the fans in the WhatsApp group dah ramai, and they were getting impatient. Okay, bila ni, tell us the date, when, and we have to make a decision lah. Really make a decision. Okay, who's going to be in? What's the song? And memang masa tu we are still looking at a small group, about 50 to 60, and we were even thinking of doing a gig punya style.
Nak pilih siapa datang kan?
Nak pilih siapa datang, and then what the songs, and then what's the format. Then it's just that then we decided, okay, before we make a further decision, we better meet up with Aziz lah to see, okay, how do we go about this. I think we as a Belantara and myself and a few guys, we went over to Pantan. We drove over. Christmas Day. We had I think Tuan Zaid had a 1-to-1 session dulu. Already kan?
Actually Tuan Zaid ada holiday with family.
Lepas tu suddenly we were called to go to Kelantan, so we went lah, buat satu rombongan to meet up with Aziz. And I think during that time, I think Aziz realized that this is serious lah. Yeah, and dia pun committed lah that okay, he's going to go and do this with us. So that was the turning point lah. Instead of kita just practice, kita pun tak berani nak commit a date and stuff like that. I think after Christmas Day tu, we just sat down together and said okay, everybody's in. We really need to set bila, when. And then after some discussion with Belantara, I think somehow or other when we are in after the New Year tu, we just decided okay, 20th October 20th February is the date that sounds right, you know. I'm sure Zaid pun ada dia punya consultant and advisor on this date.
We measure constellation juga.
Yeah.
And what happened to Benson?
Health.
What health was it?
Health concern lah.
Yeah.
We're not exactly young, but young at heart ni masalah lah. Mula-mula 5 lagu. I mean, he's cool, but then after then it becomes 6, and then it becomes 7, and then I tak faham gravity tu. 6 songs, 7 songs lah. But until I jumpa Ella and the Boys. Dia yang cakap, gila kau ingat? Boleh ingat? Aku yang main hari-hari ni pun, dia kata, tak ingat. Sampai sebut je mana satu lagu, bunyi macam mana And I said, oh my God, what have I done? Then went back, tak ingat. It is. I mean, age is a funny things, but it can happen.
Yeah, because sebab for us, for the fans, when you know, mula-mula when Zaid cakap 6-7 lagu, for me, okay lah, boleh lah. I mean, for a start, but as and when I tengok dia dah masuk studio and dia playing, dia takkan tak boleh tambah lagi 3 lagu kot. Maybe tambah lagi 4 lagu, right? What's wrong with 10 or 12? You know, sebab di sini.
Nak suruh ikut selera dia orang
yang paling susah lagu apa Abang Shuk? Nak main balik.
I think Jentera Pemusnah.
Kenapa
Yang tu because lagu tu ada banyak parts lah. Lepas tu bass dia pun banyak running lagu tu. And then somehow tempo dia laju sikit lah. Biasa main live, masa live set tempo laju sikit lah. Itu yelah, tak enak. Mungkin masa tu memang tak kena perlu masa banyak lagi kot. Tapi Alhamdulillah lepas kot.
Ada orang buat recording ke?
Ada. We had a full video and
So macam mana nak dapatkan benda ni? Seriously?
Tak siap lagi.
Serious? Memang korang akan keluarkan
Yeah.
That's good.
Awesome. At one time. But then we cannot forecast bila nak keluar lagi.
Dengan MCO ni put a bit of damper lah.
Breathing space jugalah. Tak sampai hati juga. Anyway, biarlah recover dulu. And we just take it easy. This year is about surviving, not about thriving. Surviving. Kalau boleh survive this year is good.
Yeah.
Next year is right.
But I've seen the video lah. It's really nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Are you sure that's the right word?
Yes, it's very nice.
How's the girlfriend? Yeah, she's nice. Has personality. Kasut cantik.
Cantik. It's very, very, very nice.
It's a part-time banker, full-time manager. So
full-time manager is opposite about.
I mean dengan the banking industry.
Yeah, I'm full-time banker. But by night, you know, I don't sleep. Since I kena Belantara, I no longer sleep at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bukan jadi at night. Okay. Bukan at night jadi Batman ke?
Dia pasal dia Batman lah.
I'm Batman.
Shuk, you better play well. Nak buat suara Batman jadi suara Joker.
Yes. I think if I spoke like that, definitely they will play 20 songs.
Wow.
Actually masa Christmas yang kita dah start commit nak the date 2020 tu, I think bila start tambah lagu itu yang add up a bit pressure sama tu band kan.
Yeah. I think Benson he was okay when we were practicing about 6 or 7 songs. But suddenly the number grew.
Bila dah commit to 20 bulan 2, dia rasa macam tak cukup time itu je.
and we had to accelerate a lot of the practice. Dulu kita, at first we started once a week for 4 hours. Then starting from 2020, we started to increase it to 2 times a week.
Band tak boleh nak commit hours itu je lah.
Yeah. No, I think the 2 times a week is already a struggle for him to do it. And then
Actually,
although
to most of us kot.
Yeah. No, because mula-mula pun you guys the practice session was actually at 10 to 1, 10 to 2, but as and when the songs jadi banyak, it become 10 to 4 or 5. Yeah.
And then towards dalam 1 week tu, almost every day the practice. Last minute study.
Nak exam.
Persatuan last minute study. Persatuan study last minute.
Selalunya bila pergaduh dan perkelahian berlaku di kalangan band members, malah di kalangan pemain-pemain sukan pun, bola sepak, hoki dan sebagainya, pergaduhan dan kecederaan sering berlaku ketika latihan. So korang kena duduk together for few hours, macam tu tension tak? And then kawan ni buat silap, kawan ni tak jadi-jadi lagi, kawan ni lari sikit.
Tak tension. To all the bands out there, get a killer manager. This manager of ours, dia bawa pizza, dia bawa
KFC,
sate.
So baru nak sepat nak marah siapa makan sate.
Texas chicken, A&W.
Alamak. Weh, awak tinggal mana? Saya kota Damansara. Jom belanja. A&W buka ke tak?
Boleh. Tak ada hal punya.
Amir, dia yang jadi gaduh ni bawa perempuan.
Boleh cerita kat sini ke?
Yoko macam Yoko.
Kita joke
macam Yoko Ono pula. Macam Yoko Ono.
Bawa perempuan je, seorang nampak perempuan tu mulalah nak impress, badan keras sikit kan, nak impress. Tukang bawa pun mulalah power, mulalah tak puas hati je. Itu yang masalah dia.
Nasib baik kita tak bawa awak.
Jangan bawa.
Okey.
Peperangan testosteron berlaku
Food are most welcome.
Betul lah.
But it's also very very encouraging lah tengok, everybody so committed actually. Nobody said that, hey guys, we cannot make it, let's postpone, let's forget about this, this is way too much for us. Even though we keep adding, of course lah, we reach a stage where it's like, okay, 13, that's it, no more songs. Actually I wanted probably another 2 songs kalau boleh. But
tapi waktu tu yang I stress is susah nak get everybody supaya datang on at the same time kan. Macam mana nak schedule supaya
semua ada sekali
on same time, itu yang susahnya. Because kata nak buat hari Isnin tadi, aku tak boleh hari Isnin. Hanya ada yang tu yang susah lah.
Frustrating.
Unless because kita ada komitmen lain other than my music kan. Kalau macam kada band tu main music saja, so senang lagi nak set time tu.
Nak jumpa.
Tapi you want the class and all that.
After your last album, the third album tu, did you guys get to say goodbye to music because you are not going to pursue this anymore? You're going to do something else in life? Ataupun there was no goodbye, no goodbyes. Kita just split into je. How was it?
I'm very sure Shuk is so excited nak jawab soalan ni. Go ahead, Shuk.
Bukan lepas third album, kita orang try nak go to the funfair punya circuit. I think kita sempat rehearse 2-3 kali and then rasa macam tak boleh kot kita main ni.
Boleh ke?
Because apa? Sebab apa kita tak main funfair circuit?
kita memang tak main. Memang tak boleh main pun. It's against our family pun tak berapa.
Oral.
Apa dia?
Family pun tak berapa nak bagi sebenarnya.
Serius?
Yeah. I mean, participation that time. Lagipun kita, there's a time lah you got to be serious about life and all this. And masa tu mentality from our parents and all that. My music ni tak boleh. Boleh buat hobi. You dah achieve what you want. So, carry on lah. Kahwin, ada anak, macam biasalah. And then, in a way, kita tak adalah rasa macam kita nak disbanded ke apa. But, okay.
Rehat.
Sleep sekejap. But that sekejap is 30 years though.
Yalah. Macam Abang Shuk, you ventured into lain industry. You had
Waktu yang lepas tu album tu, cuba juga nak berkawan-kawan dengan geng-geng yang main music semua tu, tapi somehow tak klik sangat lah. I mean, dia orang pun, yelah, I don't know, memang tak klik sangat lah. So, after a while, start cari kerja yang regular lah. That's why I kerja bank, masuk join bank masa tu. Dengan perwira Finbank.
Dekat mana bang first branch tu?
Tu branch kat dalam ITM.
Shah Alam tu
Aha.
I see.
Ramai grupis tak?
Ramai.
Orang tak kenal pun. Ada lah yang kenal. Tapi yang kenal semua lelaki je. Itu yang pelik tu.
Itulah dia potoi tu.
Dia perempuan, tapi perempuan takut nak tegur. Tu je.
Oh, ya ke?
Dia seorang yang baik. Dia tak ada radar tau. Macam tak tahu.
Oh, tak boleh nak sense. Tak boleh nak sense.
Mana body tinggi tempat yang ada interest towards you.
Gelda tu tak ada lah.
Dia tak ada benda tu.
Itulah. Tak ada sense lah. Senses tu tak ada.
Ingat basis semua ada very heightened Gelda sense tu.
Selalu kalau tengok meme, basis paling kena kutuk sekali kan kalau meme tu.
Terimalah seadanya.
Your wife dulu tahu ke when you first met yang you kumpulan Belantara ada album?
Tak tahu lah. Bila ada orang cakap baru tahu ke?
Ya. Apa time tu bukan senang nak ada album kan masa time tu kan. Bukan kalau you ada album maknanya you memang seorang yang artis.
3 album
boleh
lah.
Boleh main music proper. Auto-tune you don't understand what? Apa benda tu? You must know how to play.
Yalah.
So orang dengar kita ada album pun masa tu back in 80s,
kita
90s
macam Amir cakap tadi lah. Band yang famous tapi tak dikenali orang. Tak dikenali ramai macam tu.
Ya. Salah satu sebabnya because korang bukan di Malaysia pada masa tu kan. Bila album keluar korang berada di US. Album balik sini buat album balik ke US. Jadi korang tak pernah mengecapi perasaan
dikejar makhluk, dikejar gadis-gadis.
Dikejar gadis-gadis, jaka-jaka.
Pernah mengecapi dikejar jejaka tapi gadis
ada benda kita tak cerita kat kawan bang.
Lagu air mata tu.
Itu yang pelik jejaka je yang kejar.
Yelah, Amir pun stalking you kan.
I think because Jui tulis tu lah. Orang jambu.
Basis yang
jambu. Tu dikejar jejaka.
Alamak. Ada Jui tulis basis yang jambu
Ada. Pemain basis yang jambu.
Sebab tu asyik dikejar jejaka je.
Itu dahsyat tu. Jui boleh buat seseorang tu berjaya atau gagal.
Gagal lah ni.
Tidak pernah tak dapat merasai populariti tu pada masa tu jentera
tapi
pemusnah.
macam macam kita orang pun bukan side tu yang kita orang ni pun. Kita orang lebih pada music and writing and whatever, working in the studio, benda-benda tu lah.
Masa kita balik awal tu, we have some form of introduction course by 2 groups. We went and we were lucky enough, we jumpa Bloodshed. Dia orang accept us. And then dia cerita the situation in Malaysia. And that time, we were so disappointed.
How so, bang?
Because we were imagining totally different. It was beautiful life, but it was tough life the way Bloodshed. The recording single-sided and whatnot and all this. The deal was bad. And then we went again and jumpa lagi search. That night, dia orang bawa pula.
But still kita pursue juga kan.
But we pursue because pursuit. We know the ending. Kita kena do something about the ending. Kita tak nak, kalau boleh nak avoid ending yang cliche tu. Susah, nak hidup payah apa semua. Okay, we want to have fun. There is a certain time that we can have fun. And then what started must stop juga somewhere, somehow. We know when to stop. So that's how it is lah. So kita memang pure in terms of kita memang tak reckless. Kita memang control. We really want to pursue this certain times. Bila kita dapat achieve certain barang, that's it. I mean, other things must take priority or precedence. And we managed, alhamdulillah, we managed to do that. Tak ada orang hasut kita strong enough. No, you should not go out. You should carry on. Tak ada. We were lucky.
Tadi abang Syukri, Syuk ada cakap jentera pemusnah. Dia ada banyak parts dia. Somehow saya tak ingat saya pernah tanya ni atau tidak. It sounded like Iron Maiden mempunyai influence on you. Betul? Ada tak bang?
Dari segi saya ke the music?
You and the band.
I think
Okay lah.
ada lah kot. Sebab kita sebab the way yang music tu ditulis pun, I mean dari segi dia punya rhythm, dia punya tu pun rock kan, metal yang at that time berapa banyak sangat yang rhythm yang macam tu. So memang akan tersentuh lah dari segi influence dengan Iron Maiden ke mana pun. Cuma maybe yang beza dari segi melodi dia lah. Kan? Well, I think muzik Belantara pun still ada maintain melodi Asia, Malaysia yang diffusion sikit dengan West, dengan muzik orang putih kan. Betul tak?
Apa bezanya?
Melodic. And then the movement of melody, notes pun orang muzik belah-belah sini agak banyak. Kalau kita ambil dalam 1 bar, 2 bar untuk vocal, banyak main melody, banyak notes. Macam orang putih, dia based on phrasing, dia tak note sikit, especially during verse, note dia sikit. No, actually all this explanation I baru jumpa je 2-3 10 tahun kebelakangan ni je. Masa that time I don't know what I'm doing. I mean,
benda tu datang.
Benda tu buat je. I mean I don't tak calculate size dia, yang ni nak 7 inci, yang ni nak 8 inci. No. Yang ni nak berapa bar tak. We just do it the way we want to do it. I dig deep kat dalam, and then apa yang I dengar kat dalam, I just have to be ikhlas so that benda tu keluar sebagaimana yang I dengar.
So, maksudnya selepas tu baru datang kefahaman ataupun expose, nak boleh cerita balik kenapa buat tu.
As you progress, you met a lot of people, you met a lot of legends and sifus. Dia orang ajar, dia orang, okay, this is what happened to you, blah, tepat.
Siapa antara sifu tu bang?
Oh, banyak. Ramai.
Antaranya yang you boleh mention.
I have a lot too numerous. Lagipun you don't, I mean, you tak reveal cikgu you, trade secret.
Okay. Okay.
Tak nak drop names. Tak nak
Betul.
drop names.
But
Betul.
honestly, if you're looking at it, words the last 10 years tu lah barulah I found words and I found ways to explain it. What happened. And then bagus sebenarnya jadi macam tu. I mean, kita ni most of the time jangan pandai-pandai ya. It's baik kita buat macam kalau tak tahu cakap tak tahu. Open up betul-betul aku nak buat benda ni ya. And then firm. InsyaAllah jadi. Yang tak jadinya kalau kita macam terasa macam ahead of ourselves. Aku boleh buat benda ni, orang lain boleh buat, takkan aku tak boleh buat. Benda-benda ayat-ayat tu bahaya sebenarnya.
Ya. Yeah.
Bagi saya, ya. Just relax je. Kalau benda tu nak jadi, dia jadi. InsyaAllah. Tak ada apa.
Belantara, kebanyakan lagu-lagu dalam Belantara was written in US
First album, yes. First, second album.
Second album.
First, second album. Lepas tu kebanyakan lagu-lagunya, liriksnya especially very Melayu, very here. And then at the same time it was written there. Four Seasons, ada Musim Sejuk.
Actually, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
lyric dia, that time, it's not like very here, you know. Here dulu, lirik dia lain.
Please elaborate.
Sekarang ni, daripada tahun selepas kita dapat influence daripada Sheila on Seven, apa semua ni, baru lirik dia jadi macam
bersahaja tu.
Bersahaja sikit. Dulu formal. Sangat formal.
Dulu
boleh
banyak macam puitis, guna big words.
Ya, big words. Sekarang ni lah, semenjak fenomena Aku Cinta Kamu ni.
Muntah darah kan?
Barulah perkataan yang nak selamba-selamba. Kalau dulu, you boleh tahu, kalau saya nak petik kan. Start, kepadamu kekasih. Kasih mana ni? You know, it's big. I mean, Rose, maka di sini aku terlantar kesakitan. You know, wow. I mean, big. It doesn't. Dia bukan sahaja orang kata painting. Kalau painting tu bukan sahaja paint the words, but it also paint a grand feel.
Dia bukan dari segi nak put down ke apa, nak cerita dari segi waktu tu punya lirik, style waktu tu.
It's a newsworthy lah. Benda ni memang berbaloi buat lagu lah. Apa case ni, benda macam tu. Sekarang, but then not all. The other day I dengar satu lagu baru. Tak pasti baru ke tak, by Ultimate and there is another rappers. Dia yang jenis macam almost like macam lagu MNC on steroid, words wise. Lagu apa tu?
Tak tahu.
Semerah Padi. Lagu tu?
Keseni mengalirlah kau.
I like the raksa and all that lah. Tapi Ultimate buat later, which I like it better. I like it even more. I think it was like drop, because of rap kan. Dia ada benda barang lagi power lah. Those rappers they continue the old school lyrics. What I think. Even Malik ada juga penulisan dia yang deep. Cuba scratch, buat multi layer, triple layer, multi story, triple story. But yeah.
Okay, for Belantara, the main theme, reoccurring theme dia apa?
We want to, kalau misalnya lirik kita ni, kita nak cakap apa? Those days, instead of kita big grand words, kita nak cakap apa, nak sampaikan apa, nak sampaikan rasa apa. A, B, itu je. Kita tak nak get lost in words. We don't want to be stuck in verbosity. Kita just and then because it's tough enough, we are in new frontiers. Kita tak pernah duduk, kita lagu-lagu tak pernah macam tu. We in a strange land, strangers in a strange land. Jadi so you just get to know your feel and communicate your feel the fastest possible without berbunga-bunga. So that time people did. I mean people felt like, wah lain lah. Dan kalau nak bunga rose merah straight. You know, sekuntum bunga Cina, you know. You know, you don't get lost in a sekuntumnya, bunganya. We just go ahead, have it. So, or the other words is dikau membunuhku. I remember it was kasar. I mean, nasi cakap, kasar ni perkataan ni.
Nasi jangan.
Kalau tu, you erase lah. M. Nasir was saying that, lepas ke RTM. Masa tu RTM was notorious in
waktu masa tu masa recording first album tu lah Nasir kat studio lain studio tu. Nasir datang melawat lah.
We had a small talk and then I cakap, you don't have to stab someone to kill someone, but then how do you describe killing without stabbing or shooting or whatever? I mean, some people are being killed by words, broken-hearted and all that. How do you do that? So that's the feel that I want to explain. Itu rasa yang I nak sampaikan. Bukannya nak membunuh-bunuh ni. Rasa.
The action of membunuh. Rasa seperti dibunuh.
So we use that word. We were the first one that used that word. That kind of communication. That becomes almost thematic in our. We were. Ada juga yang daripada sekolah-sekolah puisi kata, Pak puisi lah apa semua.
Ada
Great. At least I tak crowd your space. Kan? I mean, you buat apa yang you buat and I buat apa yang I buat. Dan kita banyak demensia, which is cool.
Yeah.
And kalau you jual goreng pisang, I tak akan jual goreng pisang. Don't expect me to sell goreng pisang. You're great. I mean, I try to jual apa popiah ke?
Popiah.
Meriah.
Apam balik.
At the same time ada benefit of jual goreng. At the same time masih ada benefit of jual goreng pisang juga. Bersebelahan orang lain yang jual goreng pisang. Dia akan create tempat tu sebagai pusat goreng pisang yang mana orang semua boleh datang tumpu dan pilih mana goreng pisang yang paling sedap sekali.
Oh no. Kalau misalnya he's happening, umi lah. Kita at this age probably. Mungkin your age lain. My age, I am sensitive dengan space. I would look, aku ni overcrowded space ke, aku overstay ke space ni ke, aku crowded this space ke, I'm quite sensitive towards that. So, kalau dah ada dah benda tu dah jalan cantik in that particular space. Don't disturb it. Offer something else.
Maintain the equilibrium.
Give something different. I think kita orang pun, that's what we wanted. Zaman dulu, we just buy cassettes, you know. Whenever cassette keluar, we would just buy and we hear all types of song. And you know, Belantara memang dia stand out because sometimes bila kita dengar 5 other rock bands, for example, their songs are written by the same writers, composers and writers, right? And the language tend to be same across these few bands. But we don't see that dengan Belantara. You know, it's totally different. It's simple language. I think conceptually they have very unique concepts or very sophisticated concepts. But the wordings, the lyrics, the language is simple. It's not complicated. It's something that happens as if it's a normal day-to-day conversation.
Yep.
You don't have to be
Apa subjek dia yang you sebagai student paling rasa connected?
Macam first album tu. First album tu there's satu lagu Rintihan Menara Gading, for example. You know, talks about the trials and tribulation and how tough it is to study, to be alone, and macam-macam dugaan, that kind of thing. You know, then there's also nostalgia and kepangkuan ibunda where you miss your family, you want to go home, you had enough, you need to refresh your soul, kind of thing. You know, these are and then you have Dewi. You know, Dewi is a song about admiring a girl. You know, you trying to baru nak mengorat dia. It's not like aku cinta kau cinta aku and we'll be together forever kind of thing. It's open ended. The conclusion is not there. I'm just at the stage yang I baru nak admire people. I'm going to give you a rose merah, but then I like you kind of thing because you're different. But there's no conclusion. So a lot of people cakap, okay, it talks about a part of my life yang still not concluded yet. I don't know what's the conclusion. So it's different kalau you dengar Eka Matra, for example, dengar lagu yang Pusara di Lebuh Raya lah kan. So that story or that song is going to be a failure. So it doesn't relate to me. It's nice, but unless I have a girlfriend yang tinggalkan I and I'm just another Pusara di Lebuh Raya, then it relates to me. But otherwise, I don't really relate to it. But a lot of Belantara punya song, it really speaks to us lah. Itu yang set apart lah. The music is sophisticated for me. Is really good. Is full. I rasa puas hati lah dengan the whole. And they are not afraid to main. Well, you guys are not afraid to play as long as you want. There are songs yang they will keep on playing until you rasa okay, it's about time to stop. It's about time. Dia tak ada macam dia mesti 3 minit je lagu kind of thing. Ada yang sampai 5 minit. 5 minit tu biasalah. I think in terms of Belantara punya song tu 5 minutes plus you puas hati je dengan satu lagu. And it's also, that's why it's popular. I also like to say that it's popular among those people yang the fans yang suka main music. We have friends who always tell me, best lah main Belantara punya music ni sebab for the guitarist, especially for the guitarist, dia puas hati. Dia punya parts banyak. They can play a long periods of time without waiting for their turn. They are always in the song, They're not waiting, okay, bila penyanyi nak penyanyi ni aku nak goreng kan. They already goreng from start until end. This is already part of the whole song.
Kawan-kawan yang basis cakap apa pula?
Kawan basis pun complicated juga basis.
banyak running part juga ni, banyak running part.
Actually macam I start main bass pun waktu lepas Zaid ajak join Belantara baru I pegang bass sebenarnya.
Iya.
So sebelum tu duk main gitar akustik, main biasa-biasa, gitar biasa je lah.
Akustik ya.
Macam time macam dekat hostel, dekat mana-mana macam dekat college, Then bila Zaid join, kita orang nak bassist ni. So I just macam wow, orang ni nak buat band and tulis lagu sendiri. So I'm very excited prospect yang macam tu. So that's why okay, terus join lah. And then from there, maksudnya self-taught lah dari segi bila main bass pun belajar sendiri dengan maybe pointers from Aziz ke and all that. And then bila dah start buat band rock tu, then only I really seriously start listening to banyak heavy metal music, rock album semua lah. Sebab sebelum ni macam dari segi katalah zaman macam zaman kita orang, popular music is not a genre. Popular music is music yang popular, kan?
Itu editing
Macam katalah waktu MTV start. All kind of music keluar kat video kan. So, popular music. Rock ada, heavy metal ada, lagu
pop ada kan.
Macam R&B nah. So macam pop is not a genre. Sekarang baru yang pop is macam Bukanlah sekarang, I mean lepas-lepas tu baru start yang popular music become a genre. Yang orang senang nak identify kan, lagu macam simple lagu ke macam you know catchy, hooky song. So kalau nak kata dari segi influence on my bass playing is I pick up from apa yang I dengar lah actually.
Antaranya?
And then adalah I take a few lessons here and there from people. Memang maybe you kata dari segi if kalau macam kata nak ada touch from Iron Maiden punya influence pun ada jugalah, because macam yang cakap tadi kan, music pun berapa, kalau dari segi metal music pun dia punya rhythm ke atau dia punya ni tak berapa banyak kan, sama ada pedal point ataupun galloping ataupun kan benda-benda, I mean lebih kurang itu je kan. Cuma dari segi bila you buat fill in and also that lah, solo ke apa, itu yang beza dia. So kalau kata nak dari segi influence memang banyak, bukan setakat they from metal musician sajalah. Because I also suka dengar R&B, especially macam Motown and all that kan. So actually banyak, macam Zaid pun banyak juga dengar, I mean
pelbagai jenis muzik.
Pelbagai jenis muzik. So akan timbul lah sekali-sekala apa ni, sebab because kadang-kadang bila dah lepas main pun dengar yang ni aku termain macam line muzik ni lah. Dia punya feeling tu, ni macam feeling lagu ni. Ni main. I mean my education in bass ataupun dari segi punya playing is from listening music lah.
And then considering you di university and you tak lepak dengan musicians, lepas tu you balik Malaysia sekejap dalam tempoh masa yang terhad, you masuk recording, you main sendiri recording tu kan. Amazing tau. Bukan senang orang nak bagi orang yang relatively baru main itu alat muzik untuk record.
Came back with a demo.
Right.
Because kita orang dah record. I mean kita dah macam seolah macam rehearsal of the studio lah bila kita buat demo tu.
Dah finish lah dengan ada solo parts, bukan na kita kapuk lah. Memang full ada rhythm, ada section.
Betul.
Ada 4 tracks. So they thought like, okay, these boys know what they want, and then Eric Yo masa tu was quite forgiving lah. He was quite interested with our project, so he was one of the happiest men lah bila dia found out the sales.
Cuma masa kita tak siap lagi tu dah dia datang lah. Sekretari dah cerita.
Kita tak sangka lah recording. Masa tu kita tak tahu berapa lama kita proses recording tu. Terus dapat macam seminggu tu dah banyak lah kot.
Sebab dah biasa duk record pakai 4 track kan.
So after I masuk Buti barulah tahu. Orang record easily 300 hours lah. Some of 400-500 hours. Wah.
You guys masa tu?
First album was paling tinggi lah. Less than 100 hours though. Dekat-dekat 100 hours.
Just 1 week je.
The second album was 70 lah. Shuk.
Lagi kecil, lagi rendah.
Second album lagi cepat.
The
Sebab
third
apa
album, yang tu kita dah best lah. Datang asing-asing, datang for vocals, hari, and then tak datang as a group.
Third album pagi bass masuk, kemudian tengah hari kat atas gitar pula, malam vocal.
Express. I came 3 days later after dia orang dah datang settlekan basic.
Kenapa?
Entahlah, rasa macam
buat lagu dah tahu dah pun.
Dah tahu, and then macam that time Polygram wanted us to continue. I think gravity of life dah start getting very heavy. We are dragging our foot already, our feet. Ayah benda ni. So, okay, let's do this third album and then we'll see how.
Pun masa tu pun hang pun dah comfortable dengan Buti Boys kan. Working.
Tak comfortable juga, rasa macam okay lah. I love singing before Belantara. After Belantara, I don't like singing anymore because I felt the pressure. I felt there's something that I don't want in it, the feel. And best juga kalau duduk di belakang mixer kat sana tu. And then tengok odd with all this orang kata talent. So, okay, I don't mind.
Ni masih buat lagu lagi tak? Lepas pada Belantara?
Masih?
On a regular basis? Banyak?
Tak regular, but often. Involved quite a bit on other guiding youngsters, new albums and all. From all walks. But I think I understand sound. And then I had a very good teacher in sound. He taught me well. So I understand it very well. So ramai, the sound ni kan, actually, if you do understand it, it has colors. Eventually, you can see the sound. The more advanced you can see, you definitely can see the colors. It has different colors. So it's not the sound of the guitar, it's the sound of the song. What sort of colors?
Sound of the song.
Songs, yeah. The sound of the melody, the sound.
You can literally see the colors.
I mean, not the stuff that you. It's the sound that you can hear. You can see. It's not the sound that you can hear anymore. And the closer you get between antara dengar dengan lihat tu, bila you dapat lihat, I see the sound tu, that mean advance lah. Because most of orang duk faham aku nak bright sikit bunyi tu, treble baru tu, duk main treble bass baru. Dia tak main kacau-kacau lagi. Dia lah sekali, okay, I can see that lights. Because every note has lights. For instance, G sharp is always red.
How do you measure this? How do you with what instrument that you can see this?
Rasa.
You just do it on piano. You run it, you see. You run it, you see. It's a conditioning. And then kesedaran tu, eleng tu, kesedaran tu, you switch on even dalam lagi, and then you will see that bunyi yang dilihat ni.
Okay, bunyi yang dilihat. M. Nasir punya tagline juga tu. Synesthesia. Synesthesia,
That is M. Nasir punya tagline. I don't. But,
I mean, yeah. Where you can see colors kan in numbers, in sound. For some people macam 7 will always be blue. Dia nampak 7 tu blue. Lepas tu kalau 7 tu ditulis dalam pen merah pun dia nampak blue juga. Kita punya otak lagi banyak benda yang kita belum understand lagi bolehan kita. Our cognitive ability.
Me, I'm what I learned is some sound I can see.
Wow, very interesting.
People also emit light. So if you are strong enough or you good enough or you dah sampai that discipline enough, you can see. But back to the song wise, I mean, why you nak benda-benda ni? Because you nak translate that to rasa. Daripada lights to rasa tu, that's the only thing yang boleh buat. Yang boleh convert. Because you nampak lights. And then you tak boleh nak bawa lights tu keluar nak main kat radio because tak berbunyi ya. So what you do is you dapatkan rasa tu. Apa rasa? Rasa tu boleh jadi jambatan, conduits untuk lights. That rasa tu yang boleh translated into whatever. And then you must have that rasa. Because rasa definitely will touch rasa. Dia akan sentuh. Siapa-siapa yang dengar lagu tu, dia akan sentuh.
Yeah.
I did a very happy song arrangement for Rabbani. Nama Bidadari lagu dia. And Bidadari had a concert in Sabah. Lagu Bidadari ni very happy. Very happy song. It's about wife yang sangat-sangat baik, yang sangat-sangat mulia. Lagu nasyid. And then arwah Ustaz Asri pernah bercerita dengan saya masa dia buat konsert kat Sabah, kat Sarawak, East Malaysia. seorang ni datang and peluk dia menangis. Thank you for the song. And dia cakap dia punya wife passed away. You see? I mean, that rasa, I can touch that rasa. Bukan nak ambil contoh apa-apa, just nak contohkan rasa tadi. Because kita tak boleh nak bagi lights tu. Lights tu tak boleh. Lights tu you just tengok, okay. And then you try to dapat rasa daripada that lights.
Yeah. I think that's
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think that's where macam I also feel that rasa. I think your album memang they convey that different, and it's very consistent, you know. Macam satu album tu you have the same feeling throughout the album. And perhaps also by accident, I don't know whether it is by accident or by design.
It is by accident.
By accident. but also at the same time, even like kita as a fan, kita selalu panggil your albums merah, kuning dengan biru. The three color albums. So it's always
because of the cover juga partly.
Because the cover tu kan. So we call it red, yellow and blue. So I think that also is reflective of the type of songs that's on the album. I think the red one is very raw. Is something that really, you know, perk our interest and our senses. But when you go to the yellow, it's more refined. It's more, everything is more refined. And the second, and the Poyo, yeah, the second album is more refined, Poyo kind of thing. But is
Poyo, royal.
Poyo, royalty kan, royalty. So it's a different feeling. The second album is my favorite album because I feel that there's no other band that will ever sound that like that album. Because all the songs, you know, like kita orang ni, all the fans, I think we memorize all the song end to end from all the albums. But you know, second album too is very very refined. It's very well done. It's like a complete product. It's the finished product. Whereas on the third album too, which is the Blue album, this is where we feel a little bit more mature. You know, there's a lot of maturity. The concept and also the song, they're talking about things which is more serious. You know, more about God, more about life, more about people. Yeah, that's right. So it's different feelings. So we do get that kind of emotion each and every. If people ask me what's your favorite Belantara album, actually for me, I don't judge the album of the three which one is the best. I think on its own, it's already a finished product, but it's talking about something different. So it's as if I have three good albums, excellent albums, which don't have to compete. It's not competing with each other. It's not trying to outdo the other one. You know, it's not like another band trying to, if they have a successful first album, they're trying to come up with a better second album. No, I don't feel that. You know, with Belantara, it is a different project. It's a different feeling, and it's standalone on its own.
Wow.
Yeah, those kind of things.
I remember masa kita duk buat benda-benda tu, the only thing that motivates us is to remain as naive and pure to the song that kita dah ada.
Naive and pure, innocent.
Kita tak ada nak design benda tu, or kita tak ada pressure. We were lucky. That's why I say it was not by design. It was by
chance,
by sheer stroke of luck. We got everybody to play a part. Eric pun bagi kita green light to write our own lyrics, to play our own things, and then I mean, we were lucky. We were
because kita bagi demo, so that's why dia ni dah pernah record kan, because doing the demos kan. So bila masuk studio dia just start. Masa pergi sign pun dia tak kata nak pakai ni. Dia just di studio buat je lah dia kata.
Korang produce sendiri all the three albums? Ada main producer Ada lupa dah.
Album ada. The second album Hillary is diamanahkan untuk keep us.
First album.
First album.
Within the meters of recording. Kalau tidak, kita pun bukan boleh pakai sangat because we are so
Naif.
rebel and naive ni. Bad combination juga. So Hillary was there so that we can
Tahu.
the lines and
Control.
paham the limitations there and yeah. So, but in a way, we were given the opportunity to express ourselves without any pressure, except for the pressure of creating, of writing. Kita tak ada orang duk sing a song. Boleh jual ke lagu kau ni or kita tak ada benda tu. And when
Itu dia tak pernah question dari segi lagu hit song ke, lagu boleh jual ke tu.
Tak. When I works in Buti, baru I appreciate all these opportunities. Bila kat Buti tu, everybody was sama. Hit song mana? Hit song. Ada hit song.
Killer song
masa tu.
Whatever lah. You know? So we don't have that benda-benda tu. Tak ada pressure tu. The pressure is seriously about doing the albums.
Siapkan.
So,
Okay, I'm trying to understand the process. You all kata the first album tu, you all dah buat dia punya demo kan, basically on four track kan. Lepas tu korang masuk studio.
Yeah.
Macam mana approach dia? Korang nak replicate balik the 4 track ke ataupun okay, 4 track kita dah buat dah. Let's do something else.
Tak, replicate.
What was the memang nak
the 4 track achieve efficiency wise lah, apa yang kita dapat daripada the song tu, the 4 track is more accurate, even the more accurate than the recordings.
Wow. Accurate in what sense? In what way?
Of purity of the original material yang
kita dah.
Yeah.
Apa yang keluar.
Bila kita dengar album tu, no doubt the recording has a better technical sound, better this and that. But the feel a bit lari, banyak lari.
Yeah.
You cannot get that feel again. Yeah.
How I wish you still have that 4 track.
Yeah, how I wish I have.
4 track ada tapi rosak.
Shuk mana? Bagilah pinjam.
Tak boleh nak play.
Nak play.
Dia punya getah dah ni.
Kita dah tak tahu letak mana dah. But
tapes tu some of it ada kat aku.
Ada.
Really?
Beli tape kaset lah, nak kena main kat 4 track. Kalau nak convert digital.
Mana nak cari.
Sekarang 4 track tu rosak. Servis tak tahu siapa boleh servis.
Okay, sikit lagi songwriting, about songwriting. Macam mana you approach songwriting?
My approach is simple. Kalau misalnya I have to write a song, I just find some place quiet or some place noisy. Sometimes it depends. As long as I can hear what's inside. And untuk hear what's inside tu, you got to naively minta, ikhlasly minta. Aku nak dengar, ya Allah. And you believe. You have to. And then, depending on your bahagian or rezeki, dia akan expose you to macam-macam. During my times, of course, I don't like to talk about this because it sounds very weird. But I see a lone trees dekat satu padang. It was a peaceful time. It was a lot of green, a lot of blues, and the color is very vivid. And that trees pula ada pokok, ada buah. Every single time you touch a buah, that melody, that just rang, reverberates in your soul, in your jiwa, in your things, and you pick up that things.
All is in your mind, in your imagination.
It is more immersive. You tak rasa deria tu duduk kat kepala otak. It's more envelopes you. The whole thing, but it's light. It's not. And then bila dia lalu badan you tu, dia lalu tu, dia transcend turun tu, dia daripada tu dia jadi rasa. Daripada rasa tu baru you masukkan dalam otak you untuk implementkan supaya I can share it with Shuk or with Aziz.
Back then macam mana you convert it into a device? You pakai apa? Recorder macam mana?
No, I don't use recorder in the earlier one because I don't want to tie up to a certain melody. I use words. I tulis tu perkataan.
Oh, lepas tu?
Once I tulis that perkataan, somehow the melody is encapsulated dalam perkataan tu. The thing is, you have to be honest. You don't try to write cool lyrics, or you don't.
I honestly want to write cool lyrics. Is that not honest?
The cool is not honest. It's just like I honestly want to be bad. The bad is not honest. It's not the negative.
The bad is not honest.
The bad is the negative. That would hurts the whole thing. The negativity that hurts the whole equilibrium. You cannot mix and match. Kalau you nak apa je. You tak boleh nak honestly nak apa tadi?
Cool lyrics.
Cool is not honest lah. It's pretentious.
I honestly want to be cool. What is so not honest about it?
Okay, define cool.
I don't know, chicks will look at me like they really want me badly.
So you want chicks to be attracted to you. Itu je.
Honestly. Alright.
Itu je yang you kena minta. I want chicks to be attracted to me dah. Why you dressed up with cool? Because cool ni can be a lot of other things too. Nerd is cool nowadays. Tech is cool nowadays. Being a computer hacker during my days is
nerd.
Apa ni? Nerd. Tapi sekarang dunia
Cool.
dah terbalik. Cool. So that thing cool tu payah kita nak write. I'm not saying it's a bad words. I'm saying it's payah kat dalam tu nak proses supaya kita boleh minta dengan
ikhlas tu.
The whole idea here is to minta.
Dengan tepat.
Dengan jelas, dengan tepat.
Jelas dengan tepat.
I think Fonzie ruins my life.
Fonzie. Happy
So
days.
my definition of cool semua dah macam lalu. Sorry, sorry. Your point tadi is minta dengan jelas tadi tu. What you want, you minta. You think.
You gini tau. Benda ni I pun baru jumpa juga. Baru 10 tahun ni je. Sebelum ni I tak tahu nak explain. Cuma 10 tahun ni I belajar sikit dengan 2-3 orang dan seorang dan I boleh explain. Kita faham satu-satu barang ikut kita punya common sense, logic. Tapi kita tak sedar that common sense, logic tu bukan barang semula jadi kita. Kita tak dilahirkan dengan logic, common sense tu. Logic and common sense we pick up from someone else.
We inherit from somewhere.
We inherit from somewhere. And that, think about this. Kalau misalnya orang yang nak kita inherit tu, memang intention dia nak kita inherit. How on earth are we going to decode this world? How on earth are we going to decipher all this communication that alam and Allah ni nak communicate dengan kita? So the only best bet is to be humble, to minta je ikhlas. That is the safest way to do it. Kalau you just try, because you tak ada sandaran you common sense, which develop into college, which translate into college education later on, whatever. But then all this and this dressing, it's not natural. It's not born with you. You pick up along the way. It could not be your thing. It could, and then you tak boleh guna untuk you nak dapat direct daripada apa-apa pun. Kalau you nak minta secara ikhlas, jangan try not to have foreign things, foreign ways, foreign thoughts, foreign yang benda-benda tu. You got to be as pure as possible. Of
Banyak
course,
gangguan noise lah.
Before this kan, masa I kecil, I selalu duduk tanya, I tengok je. Apa pasal dia bergaduh? Senang je jawapan dia. Kau salah, kau betul. Senang. It was clear. But then as we grow older, makin tak banyak benda yang salah sebenarnya. Semua benda betul. Eventually, towards a certain stage of my life, apa yang salah? Semua betul. Because you can always explain the things based on your biasing, based on your common sense, based on your logic. But then when you reach upon certain stage, we look into this. Apa aku buat ni? Ni orang punya. Logic ni somebody put inside me. So that's how I'm gonna measure things. This is how I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Just like fucking a chicken.
Somebody plant that.
That is wrong. But you can eat them.
That is not wrong. Kalau misalnya you know how to face it. Wrong is wrong. Yes, it is. But then kalau you not go into philosophical punya lines, there's nothing wrong with it. We start with nothing wrong dulu. Pangkal segala hukum pun harus.
Yeah.
So,
bukan not even harus pun.
Okay. Anyway.
Alright. Yeah. Okay.
Kalau you berani jawab apa yang you buat, you cool. And then you realize, bila you duduk seorang-seorang ni, and you realize, you're not really cool though. You can never be cool. Because when you step outside and meet, interact, you are pretentious already. Tak kira lah. The only cool time is you in the toilet je. The only pure time. You are yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You are exposed. Trust that this is gonna be between me and him, and he's the best kept secret. He's the best at keeping secret. You know, I and all. But bila you step out, you dah pretentious lah. Dah tak pure. The point that I'm trying to make here is, kalau you nak buat lagu, kalau you nak achieve something which nampak macam pelik ke, impossible ke, grand or big, you gotta be as pure as possible. The pretentious is gonna hurt you in the process. Then clearly, ramai orang, ada seorang budak tu masa back 5-6 years ago, he was studying a law in some college and then suddenly stopped because he wants to become a drummer. So pas saudara dia dah nasihat, mak saudara dia, bapak dia, semua nak stop. So as usual, they asked me to do it. A friend of mine tolonglah nasihat budak ni. So I cakap dia, I nak tanya apa yang you nak. I nak main drum. Fine. Okay, go on. Lagi apa yang you nak? I rasa law ni tak bagus dah. You know what? Let me explain this thing. You belajar law ni sekarang ni, time is perishable. Sekarang you patut, kalau you nak belajar, you boleh belajar sekarang. Tapi music ni, main drum ni, esok you boleh belajar, lusa boleh belajar, lepas habis mengaji pun boleh belajar. It's not gonna go away. But belajar ni, what you are studying right now ni, you dah on the 3rd year dah. It's perishable tau. Masa you masih lagi ada sedikit minat tu, try lah salvage it. Because why? One day you wake up, you dah tak minat benda ni. Oh, macam saya sekarang lah tak minat. You masih lagi minat. Cuma you minat you nak main music dan nak main drum tu sangat mendalam. But I'm telling you, you proceed dulu. If I have to advise you, you proceed dulu dengan your law. Get your law and you can play drums until cows come home. It's still gonna be there. Boom. Dia carry on law. You know, my music, apa-apa pun dalam dunia ni, kalau you jujur and you humble about it, insyaAllah okay.
Yeah. Abang Shuk, you've known each other for like 30 over years, probably.
Yeah. Sejak
antara berdua ni, you have changed tak over the years? Lebih sober ke ataupun malah lebih radikal ke?
Actually, masa first time jumpa Zaid, kita orang musuh kan.
Musuh? Macam orang Kelantan dengan macam orang Kelantan dengan orang Terengganu Marah orang Kelantan Terengganu dengar. Sorry.
Bila satu hari bila saya sakit, Saya tengok dia seorang je yang datang tolong saya.
Mak ai.
So, lepas tu okey dia kot. Dan berapa lama kemudian tu dia ajak buat band lah. Itu lah. So, kalau nak tengok kata dari segi berubah, saya rasa tak banyak berubah. Like, dia very consistent lah.
The
Cuma
kind of
mungkin,
the kind of conversation that you had.
Cuma dia mungkin dari segi apa yang dia tahu mungkin menambah lah.
I mean, the Belantara ni tiga ni sebenarnya don't much on the other people's punya drum beat. Aziz especially, dia tak much. Dia tak ikut orang punya rentak. Sama juga dengan yang lain. I guess that is probably helps a lot lah. We don't have to agree or disagree. So the point is, kalau kita nak stay together, we should stay together. Tak payah nak bother about the differences or similarity. Hari ni you nak different, sure, go ahead, knock yourself out. That's how kita boleh tahan kot. Sampai sekarang pun we become best of friends.
With tolerance kot. Toleransi tinggi.
Or maybe that also lah. Kenapa malam ni a bit preachy lah? So sorry lah.
Preachy ke?
Hari Jumaat lah.
Mem, ada bunyi preachy ke?
Hari Jumaat punya preach lah. Lama tak keluar Jumaat ni.
I wouldn't say preachy. I think philosophical.
Maybe masuk ke subject matter yang touch benda-benda yang bagi bunyi preachy.
Yeah, but I think me as an outsider, when I was there, tengok dia orang practice and how they interact, I think they just it's so easy lah. Tengok they interact with themselves. They can take criticism among themselves. They know what they know what each other's strengths are. Like I say, everybody knows what each other can do, and they have this trust among themselves. Even though masa kita tengah rushing for the practice and the time is running out, I think everybody in the band they trust each other that we're going to pull this off as a band, and we trust that we're going to have a good showcase, and everybody know that Shuk is going to play what he's best at, and Aziz is going to know all his stuff on time. And that really came true. I think, to be honest, I had my doubts. I really had my doubts. Because we already sold the tickets. And it's a nightmare if I have to return the tickets. Up until February, we were struggling actually. We have band and Aziz is not there, and we are not doing enough practice. During that time, but I think at the end of the day, they realize the fans are waiting. The fans are going to come quick and fast. There were a lot of challenges. I'm not going to tell you what are the challenges, banyak sangat, macam-macam cobaan. But in the end, I think the friendship really hold together lah. They know that they are a band who's been around for 3 albums, and they just have to do this. So everybody roll out their sleeves, like Zaid mentioned earlier that Aziz came and really practiced, and we were there every day, almost every day, doing easily 8 hours, I would say, of practice. And you can really see if you're not good friends, if you don't have that chemistry and that relationship, you will not work. So they will be at punching terms with each other. That's the case. It was tough.
To go through it again, bigger scale. Macam mana bang?
Kalau everybody willing to.
Well, you already practiced 13 songs. You only need to do another 17.
Now that the COVID is the PKP has changed all that.
Yeah.
Have to start from scratch again, but then
Yalah, dia because really need the momentum.
Yeah.
Because masa kita buat pun we were thinking pasal tu juga, pasal momentum. Because kita dah achieve this showcase, we want to let the we want to keep that momentum and move forward lagi ha. And then suddenly this COVID appeared and
playing a song is like driving a car. There is a time bila you balik rumah, you tak fikir pun pasal lepas ni kena break, lepas ni kena turn, lepas ni kena turn. You are driven by that car walaupun you're behind the wheels. Same. You must achieve a level
of competency
driven by that songs. The only stroke is happening ngetak, but you are driven anyway. So practice banyak mana pun, that is where you want to get driven, a point where you are driven by the songs. And we were only passing mark 50% last time masa showcase. The big time nanti insyaAllah it'll be driven.
Yeah, I really looking forward to your next live.
Of course, saying it is easier than doing it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But we have a lot of divine intervention, boss.
Then kita belum cakap lagi. Your last show was in Penang back in 1980s, kan?
Yeah.
I mean before this the latest one.
88
dong. Remaja lagi.
We had the feel. We had a blast of a time because we went there flying. There was, and then upon sampai ke airport, there is a
groupie, Rodi.
Exco-nya limo datang.
Limo came, and there was a traffic kat depan belakang.
Limo kerajaan negeri Pulau Pinang.
Got that feel. Of course, there is those fans and all that. Okay, we are here again. Though masuk sampai kat hotel apa tu? Hotel Sheraton.
Kotara.
No, the one.
Hotel dekat Komtar tu. Hotel apa?
Sheraton rasa. I remember it was Sheraton. Well, we were put there, and it was like.
Tak ingat nama hotel.
It was a grand experience lah.
Terasa rockstar.
Rasa. Masa tu rasa poyo dah kita ni. But, we were lucky. I mean, orang tanya, how was rock and roll then? It was cool. Eventually. It was great. We had a good time. And tak banyak lah benda-benda yang terrible yang kita boleh ingat. But we were exposed. Kalau orang tanya why, I have an idea that we were very honest back then. We were very naive. The words is naive, but then I like to translate to honest lah, positive sikit. Orang kata naive is negative words nowadays. But naive is a good thing. You just keep straight. Macam Forrest Gump. Oh my God. Orang yang macam Forrest Gump ni, Allah sayang. Confirm jadi je. Because dia tak ada ulterior motive, dia tak ada agenda. Dia tak ada udang balik batu. Dia akan nak kerja apa je nak. Orang kata lari, dia akan lari. Run Forrest, run. Stop. Oh, yang tu jadi.
Yeah, betul.
Dia kata nak jadi tangkap udang.
And I met quite a few successful people. Dia tanya I mean, I'm always wondering, how did you manage to get so rich? Simple. Dia jawab, simple dia. I set it out from get-go. I nak buat duit. What's the difference between me and you? You tak. You buat lagu lah, you buat apa. Pergi buat duit. Jangan pergi buat benda ni.
Yeah. My goodness, I had the same conversation with my brother.
That hits me like, oh yeah. Then I met Amir. I said, what do you want to do? This time around, I want to make money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Itu benda dia. But it's simple. Jangan nak
Ngada-ngada.
I want to be
Pusing.
astronaut ke apa ke, because eventually nak duit ke.
Yeah.
It won't work.
I want to
Betul.
save the planet.
Nak duit, buat duit. Nak happiness, buat cari happiness. Jangan cari duit. Duit can't buy you happiness.
But happiness boleh bagi duit juga kan?
Bila dah dapat happiness, jangan pula bila tak ada duit, rasa tak happiness. You really have to be even Steven and jujur dengan apa yang you nak.
I want to be able to cry in my Mercedes when I'm so not happy.
Want to be able to cry in a Mercedes.
When I'm so not happy. I'm not happy with this world. My Mercedes. James, drive me to Sheraton.
Bunyi macam orang kufur nikmat, bro.
Estate rush
Tak ada. Nak menangis, I will be down and out, nangis tepi longkang. Because I want to venture into the feeling of sadness. And then I want a good love song to mend my broken heart. Groove.
Bukan air supply.
No. For me, it's Phil Collins lagu tan 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 tan.
Take a look at me now.
Against all odds. Against all odds.
Yeah, that's the song that mends my broken heart. When I'm down and out, tepi longkang, broken hearted.
Right.
But do I feel macam teruk ke? No, it's a good introduction to a feelings like that. You feel bitchy about it? No, I feel thankful about it.
Feel alive, inside.
Ada lagu Belantara tu, cubaan bukan satu. That's my heartbroken song.
You know, you cannot be meant by your own song.
Yeah. But you guys are giving me that song.
Macam mana lagu tu, Meh? Cubalah nyanyi sikit.
Yeah, I mean, I boleh tapi Shuk kena main bass lah.
Dah ada kat belakang dia tu, tercegat dia tu.
Nice save.
Well, it's a nice song about you know, you have your bad days, but you know your days will eventually turn into something better. You just have to have faith, and you know, just keep, don't give up, just go at it. So that's basically something that I always believe lah. Even with the showcase pun, you know, whatever problems or whatever challenge that we face, we just figure out a way macam mana kita nak go around that, you know, that obstacles. And somehow or other, these guys, they're okay. They apa-apa challenge pun, we just keep on practicing. We trust that practice is going to work, and these guys also trust me that we're going to make the rest of it work, you know, in terms of the organization, the people and stuff like that. So it's never about giving up. There's no such thing about giving up. You have to be focused. You have to just do it lah. Macam kedegak lah. You know, people say no kan. A lot of people, to be honest, question me. Cakap, they send message to me and say, Amir, who the heck are you? Who are you with Belantara? And are they really going to do this concert, this showcase? Some of them said that, you know, I've spoken to Shuk before about doing a showcase and nothing ever happened and stuff like that. But you know, I think sometimes we just have to be, you know, macam that kuda with that blinders on. You just go ahead, you know. Focus. You just focus and just keep.
I think because you are the last missing jigsaw puzzle punya ni.
Ketegak.
Bila benda tu masuk je, terus jadi.
But I think is really divine intervention. I think the fans were there. Suddenly, out of nowhere, people start coming and supporting and saying that yes, we will come and buy the tickets. We cannot wait. When is the date? And also with that, kita ada that confidence that okay, this is not going to fail. You know, if I call on people to help us out, they will come and make sure. And kita pun we have passed that stage yang kita rely on, kita cakap I nak tengok Belantara punya showcase, I nak tengok Belantara punya concert bila, you know. we reach that stage that, okay, if I want to tengok Belantara have a concert, why not I do it? Why not we get involved and doing it rather than blaming somebody, say, apalah ni, you never do it, kenapa this didn't happen. So what's wrong with us doing it on our own, right? We crowdfund, we do it on our own. We crowdfund, we get everybody, we get the commitment that all the fans going to buy the tickets when we open it. They want to come, they're going to fly in from US. So we have that confidence that the fans are ready and the band is committed. So we just need to piece it together and just go ahead, you know. I think it's going to be the same thing when we want to do the bigger concert as well. We just have to, we cannot live by this fear that this is going to fail, it's not going to work kind of thing. A lot of people ask, you know, and a lot of people they have doubt that betul ke showcase is going to happen ni. Banyak tahu whether they can really play. Ramai yang tanya, they have to prove themselves. But you know, me being there dengan ada orang practice every day, I think I can see the commitment, the desire, the intention is there. So it works. We just have to just
focus.
Get on with it.
Move. This is our second time having a conversation together, kan? And thank you so much sebenarnya for giving me this opportunity to talk with you guys. And this is the second time I see that I can sense that Abang Shuk, Abang Zaid, even Abang Aziz, I think you have your key man here to make things happen for Belantara. I do feel it. I'm honestly saying it. Lepas tu, this is our second time. This conversation again, dia tak sama macam the first conversation. It's different. Kalau kita boleh ada balik lah video tu, it's like the first album, second album. It's different. And even though I dalam hati macam nak replicate balik, tapi I know it wouldn't happen. I want to better than the word pun.
Kalau kita nak replicate nanti, kita kena ada 4-5 orang kat same place dalam studio, replicatekan and kita podcastkan.
We'll do that.
Without all these digital glitches and all that nicely.
Yeah, we should do that. We must do that.
Because
then,
because there's someone asking for this. There's a lot of people asking for it.
Yes.
I mean, so
what do you mean?
Ramai orang, mana recording semalam and all that. Tanya tau.
Yeah.
So they want to hear it.
Yeah.
And then this kind of conversation is great. Why? Because people don't have to look at visual. They can drive a car and then listen to the iPod or whatever player, and then they orang boleh dengar the conversation.
Betul.
You know? Betul. So it's always valuable. So I think, I believe somehow, somewhere we should make an effort. Mudah-mudahan with Aziz, of course.
Yes.
All of us sit in a place and then have this kind of
conversation
by you, and then have this kind of things.
Thank you. I think we must do that. Yeah, you're right. Bukan orang just tak perlu tengok, dengar je. Dan kalau orang nak tengok, kita semua cemburu kita cuma cemburu orang semua akan tengok Shuk je seorang.
Now orang tengok everybody.
Again, thank you so much. Kita lah walaupun second time, tapi our conversation is quite kita macam kita kenal lama je. Kita can be so open in so many things. We can talk weird stuff. Who would imagine that this guy talking to Belantara talk about fucking a chicken? Weird.
I don't have the answer for that.
You don't have the contribution. You don't have any contribution in that conversation.
Well, as long as we can make some money from the chicken, it's okay.
No, that's your manager. That is your manager.
He was like diamanahkan untuk do that task. That's fine. As far as I'm concerned, there is a moment where I love chicks. I don't recall loving chicken the same way.
Lepas ni tak lalu nak makan chicken lah.
Texture chicken. Okay, boleh.
Kalau ni dengan macam-macam penyakit ni.
Sahabat merosakkan chicken dah. KFC will not be the same.
Nak makan chicken teringat. Nak makan chicken teringat. Ada somebody molest ke chicken ni?
You have interviewed quite a bit of artists. Did you always bring up this chicken story or question? I can imagine if you're doing it with the artist.
Apa bos? I will figure out how to make money from the chicken.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you so much. We must do this again. Meleleh air mata lah. Okay bang, good night. Nanti kita ketemu lagi. Okay, stay cool terus macam biasa. Okay, good night.
Alright.
Night.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.